Ever contemplated the existence of Greek gods? It's a question that incites intrigue and curiosity. Delving into the world of mythology, we are introduced to a myriad of gods and goddesses, each embodying a unique set of traits and powers. Zeus, the sky god, who reigns as king of all gods from his throne on Mount Olympus. Poseidon, the god of the sea, horses, and earthquakes, wielding his mighty trident. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, courage, and strategic warfare, revered for her strategic acumen. Their existence, though conceptualized in the minds of ancient Greeks, has withstood the test of time, continuing to spark fascination and curiosity among scholars, historians, and enthusiasts alike. But what if these entities were more than just figments of ancient imagination? What if they real, walking among us, influencing our lives much like they did in the tales of yore? It's an interesting conjecture, one that brings a new dimension to our understanding and appreciation of Greek mythology. This mythology, a rich tapestry of tales and characters, isn't confined to the boundaries of Greece. It has spread far and wide, reaching every corner of the globe, each story and character embedding itself into diverse cultures and traditions. Be it in literature, art, philosophy, or pop culture, the impact of these legendary figures is undeniable. They have shaped and continue to influence our collective consciousness, transcending time and space. However, the perception and interpretation of these deities differ significantly across cultures. In some, they are revered as celestial beings with divine maw. In others, they are seen as symbolic representations of human nature and the natural world. Regardless of the interpretation, the undeniable fact remains that Greek mythology and its characters have left an indelible mark on human civilization, offering a rich source of inspiration, moral lessons, and cultural understanding. And yet, the question still lingers. What if the likes of Zeus, Poseidon, and Athena were more than just figments of ancient imagination? A fascinating query to ponder, indeed. Greek mythology, a rich tapestry of tales and characters, has held a significant influence over the millennia, not just in Greece, but around the globe. However, the perception and interpretation of these deities differ significantly across cultures. In the heartland of Greece, the gods of Olympus were revered as supreme entities, each governing different aspects of the universe. This ancient land, with its mighty mountains and azure seas, was the cradle of these divine beings. The people of this beautiful yet rugged terrain looked up to these Olympian gods with a sense of awe and reverence. The gods were omnipresent, omnipotent, and wove themselves into every facet of their daily lives, influencing everything from the changing seasons to the outcomes of wars. Zeus, the king of the gods, was the most powerful of them all. Known for his regal bearing, Zeus ruled over the sky and thunder. He was seen as the father of gods and men, holding the universe in the palm of his mighty hand. Zeus was an imposing figure, forever armed with a thunderbolt, emblematic of his dominion over the sky. The people of Greece would pray to Zeus for protection, mercy, and justice, and he would dispense his favors from his lofty throne atop Mount Olympus. Poseidon, Zeus's brother, was another significant figure in the Greek pantheon. Known for his volatile temperament, he held sway over the seas. He was the god of the sea, storms, and horses, often depicted brandishing a trident. The sight of the vast, deep sea or a raging storm would immediately bring the image of formidable Poseidon. Mariners would offer prayers to Poseidon before embarking on their voyages, hopeful of his mercy and blessings for a safe journey. Athena was a figure of immense importance too. The goddess of wisdom, courage, and inspiration, she was the patron deity of the city of Athens. Athena, unlike her counterparts, was born fully grown and armored from Zeus's forehead, a testament to her wisdom and strength. She was seen as a protector, a goddess who was fair and just, always seeking peaceful resolutions before resorting to war. The city of Athens, named in her honor, was a hub of knowledge, philosophy, and democracy, all values that Athena stood for. These gods were not just divine beings to the ancient Greeks, but also the embodiment of natural forces and human attributes. They served as symbols, metaphors for understanding the world around them, and tools for introspection and self-realization. Each deity, with their distinct personalities, offered the Greeks a way to comprehend the world and their place within it. Contrast this with the Roman interpretation of these deities. The Romans, a civilization renowned for their practical sensibilities, were able to adapt the Greek pantheon to their own cultural context in a manner that was both respectful and innovative. They were able to identify the Greek god Zeus with their own deity Jupiter, drawing parallels between their characteristics and mythologies. Similarly, the Greek god of the seas, Poseidon, was perceived as comparable to their god Neptune. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom and strategic warfare, was cleverly likened to their deity Minerva, who was also revered for her wisdom and strategic prowess. Nonetheless, even though the names of the gods had changed to fit their cultural context, the Romans ensured that the core attributes of these gods remained largely similar. This of core attributes was not a random occurrence, but rather a deliberate act, reflecting the Romans' deep-seated respect and admiration for the rich tapestry of Greek culture and mythology. This practice spoke volumes about their ability to appreciate the cultural richness of the Greeks, while also demonstrating a profound understanding of their own unique identity and cultural ideals. It highlighted their inherent ability to strike a balance between for foreign cultures and a deep respect for their own cultural heritage and identity. This remarkable aspect of the Roman civilization has been widely praised and has contributed significantly to their enduring legacy. However, casting our gaze towards the Far East, the story was entirely different. The Greek gods found no parallel in cultures such as China and Japan. These Far Eastern cultures, with their own rich, complex, and diverse mythologies, did not feel the need or see the relevance to incorporate Greek deities into their pantheon. Instead, they focused on developing unique gods and goddesses that were reflective of their own natural phenomena, cultural ideals, and philosophies. These unique deities were deeply rooted in their respective societies and served as integral parts of their cultural identities. Contrast this with the Roman interpretation of these deities, and it's clear that while some cultures may choose to adapt and adopt, others create their own unique pantheon. Fast forwarding to the present day, Greek gods have taken on a new role in popular culture. We see them vividly portrayed in multiple platforms of media, their personalities and traits reshaped to fit the narrative of the modern era. From the mighty Zeus, often seen flexing his lightning bolt powers, to the cunning Athena, her wisdom and strategic warfare often serving as a beacon of inspiration, Greek gods have indeed transformed from mere mythical entities to significant characters in today's entertainment scene. Take a look at the film industry. Hollywood, with its penchant for drama, adventure, and fantastical themes, has embraced these legendary figures, integrating them into their cinematic narratives. Clash of the Titans and Percy Jackson series are prime examples of this phenomenon, where Greek gods are not only brought to life, but also given a contemporary twist, introducing them to a whole new generation of moviegoers. These movies depict them as complex characters, their powers and personalities woven intricately into the plot, leading to enthralling storylines that captivate the audience. In literature, the same trend can be observed. Authors weave intricate narratives, bringing the Greek pantheon to life. Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series is an exemplary instance, making Greek mythology accessible, appealing to the younger audience by integrating it into a contemporary setting. Novels often use the gods' powers, their struggles, and their relationships as a basis for plot development, bringing a fresh spin on these timeless tales. The presence of Greek gods is also noticeable in the realm of video games. Games like God of War and Age of Mythology integrated Greek gods into their game mechanics and storylines, providing an immersive experience for players. These games draw from the rich lore of Greek mythology, allowing players to interact with these gods in a dynamic and engaging way. Yet, despite their pervasive presence, they are largely seen as mythical figures, their existence confined to the realm of fiction. However, an interesting shift is witnessed in some neo-pagan movements, where a resurgence of belief in the Greek gods is observed. Followers of Hellenism, for instance, worship the ancient Greek deities in a contemporary context, offering a modern spin on practices. This interpretation of the Greek gods as entities worthy of worship and reverence adds another layer of complexity to their multifaceted presence in the modern world. To summarize, the existence of Greek gods is a complex and multifaceted issue. These gods, originating from the cradle of Western civilization, hold a profound place in history and culture. As intriguing as the gods themselves are the myths and stories that surround them. Embellished with narratives of heroism, love, war, and wisdom, they have been a subject of endless fascination and study. From their inception in ancient Greece, these deities, with their intertwining stories and larger-than-life personas, have been deeply woven into the fabric of human lives. The pantheon of gods, including Zeus, the king of the gods, his wife Hera, goddess of marriage, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, Ares, the god of war, and many others, have not only graced the pages of countless stories, but have also been the inspiration behind many works of art and architecture, literature, and philosophy. These deities have been reinterpreted through various cultural lenses over time. Some societies have incorporated them into their folklore, while others have adopted them as religious entities. Whether viewed as mere mythological figures or divine beings, they have elicited a range of responses from awe and reverence to scholarly curiosity and philosophical debate. Their influence, however, extends beyond history and culture. They continue to captivate, inspire, and provoke in the present day. They have become metaphors, symbols of human attributes and behaviors, and important figures in pop culture, appearing in novels, films, and video games. Their legacy and their influence have also spilled over into the realms of psychology and sociology. Despite the ambiguity surrounding their existence, the Greek gods remain a subject of endless fascination. The answer to whether the Greek gods are real or myth may indeed lie in perspective. They divine beings, symbols of human emotion, or mere characters in stories we tell. The question remains a point of debate, but their undeniable presence pervades our cultures, our arts, our philosophies, and our everyday lives. As we delve deeper into this fascinating topic, one thing becomes clear: the Greek gods, in all their glory, are far from forgotten.